Good evening, you're watching Hornbill TV's Primetime. First the headlines. Union Minister Kiren Rijiju, while criticizing Rahul Gandhi for his comments on the Indian Army amid a border clash with China, dismissed Gandhi's claim of Chinese land captures as illogical. Armed men on motorbikes killed 11 people and kidnapped at least 70 others, including women and children, in a village northwest Nigeria, a region plagued by mass abductions and unrest, witnesses said. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to inaugurate the new Central Vista building, Katya Vaya Bhavan, on August 6. A criminal from Bangladesh, Mohammed Hasim Malik, wanted in many criminal cases, have been arrested on Saturday night, who has reportedly been living in West Bengal's Nadia district for the last 30 years under the guise of a monk. Philippine President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. arrived in the national capital on Delhi on Monday for a 5-day state visit to India aimed at further strengthening the India and Philippines relationship. Now the news in details. In a scathing critique, Union Parliamentary Minister Kiren Rijiju on Monday condemned leader of the opposition Rahul Gandhi for his alleged remarks concerning the Indian Army following a clash between the Indian and Chinese forces in Yangtze region of Arunachal Pradesh in 2022. Kiren Rijiju, an MP from the Arunachal West constituency, labelled Gandhi's claim that China had captured 2,000 square kilometers of Indian territory as illogical. He emphasized that both the Prime Minister and the Defence Minister, as well as the Indian Army, have repeatedly affirmed the presence of the boundary dispute, yet denied any Chinese intrusion into Indian soil. It may be noted that the Supreme Court bench, led by the Justice Dipankar Datta and Augustine George Massey, expressed discontent with Gandhi's assertions, inquiring about the source of his information. They criticized the choice of social media for these statements, urging them instead to be addressed in Parliament. Meanwhile, further court proceedings have been paused as notice was issued to the complainant.
Credible material to support the claims which he makes. Do you think that if he has any credible material, he should put this forward?
There are only three possibilities. One is the government of India or the army itself who are guarding the territory. If they provide evidence, that should be treated as an official document. That is a proper way of getting the information. So government is supposed to provide the correct information. So government has already given the information about how well our territory is being secured. Second possibility is Rahul Gandhi might have got the information from the Chinese government or Chinese authority. Where else it can come? Either from government of India or government of China. Or third is self-fabricated, self-created, self-cooked story. So Rahul Gandhi has to tell whether his claim of Chinese occupation of Indian territory is from government of India source or Chinese source or is his own creation. I had already made statement in the parliament that day that in Arunachal Pradesh, a small portion of land is occupied by the Chinese, and that was occupied in 1959 and some more in 1962. Thereafter, no territory, not even an inch, is occupied by the Chinese. Our territory is extremely safe, secured, our forces are doing their duty. So let us not make any kind of statement against our own country.
That portion is
In the northwest Nigeria's Zamfara state, in a horrific incident unfolded as armed bandits on motorcycle violently attacked the village of Sabon Garin Damri, a region plagued by mass abductions and unrest. At least 11 individuals were killed and more than 70 others, including women and children, were kidnapped in the assault that took place late on Saturday. According to the reports, this was first mass capture incident in the Bakura local government area this year. The recent trend of mass captures in Zamfara has been concerning, noting a shift in the bandit strategy towards more large-scale attacks in the northern Zamfara. Witnesses, including resident Isa Sani, reported that the attackers opened fire randomly upon their arrival, creating chaos and distress among villagers. Quote, "They abducted our daughters and children," Sani told writers, adding to no communication has been received from the kidnappers since the attack. Groups known locally as bandits have killed hundreds of people and seized thousands across the state in the recent years. They often hold captives for months and demand ransom for their release. Zamfara, which borders Nigeria, has become the epicenter of the violent attacks that have disrupted farming and travel and forced thousands of flee to their homes. The village traditional chief Shengu Musa confirmed the mass abduction, while local law enforcement authorities have yet to issue a formal statement. The incident adds to the growing crisis in Zamfara, where bandit groups have become increasingly notorious in violence and ransom demands. A criminal from Bangladesh who is wanted in many criminal cases have been arrested on Saturday night. The criminal Mohammad Hashim Malik has reportedly been living in West Bengal's Nadia district for the last 30 years under the guise of a monk. According to the reports, following a complaint fled by the West Bengal Special Task Force, Sub-Inspector Mohammad Abdul Noor Chowdhury, a manhunt was initiated for the now 60-year-old Bangladeshi criminal. Acting on a tip-off, the STF and the local police conducted a raid in the Tenhata area and arrested him. Malik reportedly admitted that he crossed the border to escape legal proceedings in Bangladesh. He has been sent to the 3-year police custody. Governor of Manipur Ajay Kumar Balla, accompanied by the First Lady Joyti Balla, visited Sainik School in Imphal today. He was also joined by the March General SS Kartia YSM SMGOC Retired Shield Division and the Chairman LAB SSI, along with the Colonel A. Rajiv, Principal of Sainik School in Imphal. Governor laid a word at Amar Jawan Memorial Stone, honoring the brave soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice for this nation. This solemn tribute was followed by the majestic guard of honor represented by the cadets and the school band. During the visit, Governor inspected various built-up areas and reviewed ongoing development projects, including the construction of the girls' hostel in the school campus. He inaugurated a new water ATM near the Vikram Batra Auditorium in the presence of officials from the Public Health Engineering Department as a part of the nationwide initiative Ek Ped Ek Maa Ki Naam. Governor planted a holy Rudraksha tree within the campus. The First Lady also planted a holy Rudraksha tree symbolizing environmental consciousness and cultural heritage.
And today we were extremely lucky, in fact one of the most fortunate set of people to have hosted none other than the Honorable Governor himself of Manipur. The First Lady of Manipur also accompanied sir, and their presence here has actually invigorated all of us and brought our spirits in a much higher level. We will strive to meet the standards, expected standards of all of Manipur. But however, there are some issues which I had raised with the Honorable Governor of Manipur also with regard infrastructure development, with regard lack of sporting structures, with regard facilities not being here. And also collectively the Honorable Governor has promised to look into it. In case we are able to get the memorandum of agreement signed between the school and the state government of Manipur, I think almost all our vagaries will be decimated. We will not be having any issues thereafter. So that is our basic aim. This school has produced 263 officers of the Indian Armed Forces. That is not a small number. For a school which started in 1971 only, there are schools which started in 61, 62, 64 and all. So we are still slightly behind in schedule, still producing 263 serving officers. Some of them have reached the brigadier's rank, and further also they will go. So with these restrictions here, still people are doing very well. So we can well imagine in case we give all the facilities where our cadets will reach. So it's going to be a matter of very pride that all of us will experience in the coming years, that we'll soon have very high-ranking officers from this school also. So towards that, the visit of the governor, I am sure, will be a harbinger for change. And like our General Officer Commanding had said, that the governor himself will be the front runner for bringing in this.
The Supreme Court on Monday questioned the delay in submission of the fresh FSL forensic science laboratory reports even after 3 months of an order to authenticate the audio clip that allegedly implicates former Manipur CM N. Biren Singh in the state's ethnic violence. Earlier, the court had asked for a fresh FSL report while hearing the petition filed by the Kuki Organization for Human Rights Trust that sought the court-monitored investigation to look into the leaked audio clips that allegedly contained the voice of Biren Singh after expressing dissatisfaction with the report. Before a bench comprising Justice Sanjay Kumar and Justice Satish Chandra Sharma, Advocate Prashant Bhushan for the petitioner organization stated that it's been a year since the recording surfaced. When the counsel responded that the report had not come, Justice Kumar questioned the delay and added that the matter was passed over so that the SG could appear, but the matter was not taken up. In February, the court had sought the report of the central FSL on the tapes. The petitioner's counsel, Advocate Prashant Bhushan, had told the bench that the Truth Labs, a private forensic laboratory, had certified the tapes to be authentic. Philippine President Ferdinand Ramon Marcos Jr. arrived in the national capital, Delhi, on Monday for a 5-day state visit to India aimed at further strengthening the India-Philippines relationship, the Ministry of External Affairs stated. This is the first visit by the President of the Southeast Asian country to India since he assumed office back in 2022, marking a significant milestone as his visit aligns with the celebration of the 75th anniversary of the diplomatic ties between the two nations. Marcos was welcomed with a warm reception by the Minister of State for External Affairs, Pratibha Magretia. He was accompanied by the First Lady Lois Araneta Marcos and a high-level delegation, including several ministers from his cabinet. According to the statement by the MEA, during his visit, President Marcos will be holding talks with the President Draupadi Murmu and the Prime Minister Narendra Modi along with the other officials. He also said that they will be meeting with the External Minister S. Jaishankar on August 5th. He will lay a wreath at the Rajghat, and following that he will hold talks with the Prime Minister Modi at the Hyderabad House. Exchange of memoranda of understanding and the press statements will take place thereafter. The Philippine President will then meet the Union Minister of Health and Welfare J.P. Nadda and thereafter President Draupadi Murmu. He will then travel to Bengaluru and meet Karnataka Governor Thawar Chand Gehlot. His visit came following an invitation by the MP, Prime Minister Modi and an External Affairs Minister. A statement on Thursday. Diplomatic relations between India and Philippines were established in November 1949. A quick break, we'll be right back.
HIV can infect anyone, including children. A woman with HIV can spread it to her baby during pregnancy, delivery, or breastfeeding.
Welcome back. Moving on with the news. In an update from the Parliamentary Standing Committee of External Affairs, Committee Chairperson and Congress MP Shashi Tharoor stated that the panel has been held 3 to 4 meetings focused on Bangladesh. Speaking after the latest session, Tharoor said this was the concluding meeting on the subject, during which the Foreign Secretary provided a comprehensive briefing. He added that all questions raised by the committee members were thoroughly discussed during the session.
प्रदेश के विषय पे 3-4 बार मीटिंग्स कर चुके हैं और ये तो आखिरी मीटिंग था जहां फॉरेन सेक्रेटरी जो सचिव है विदेश कार्यों का सचिव उन्होंने हमें ब्रीफिंग दे दी है और इस ब्रीफिंग में जितने भी प्रश्न मिनिस्टर मेंबर्स को पूछना था और हमारे कई सांसद आए थे, मेरे ख्याल में आज 17 सांसद थे अटेंडेंस में, कई प्रश्न पूछे और सारे के जवाब फॉरेन सेक्रेटरी साहब ने दे दिया है। इसके बाद हमारा काम है कि रिपोर्ट लिखे, अडॉप्ट करे और पार्लियामेंट को प्रेजेंट करे। वो करने के पहले मैं नहीं बता सकता हूं कि हम लोग क्या तय करेंगे, क्या उपदेश देंगे सरकार को। सांसदों की राय भी सुनना चाहिए, लेकिन जब मौका आएंगे मेरे ख्याल में आपको सब पता चलेगा कि ये जो बांग्लादेश के साथ हमारे महत्वपूर्ण जो रिश्ता है, इसका 1 साल से जो कुछ चल रहा है उस देश में, उसके बारे में, हमारे सोच के बारे में और हमारे देश की सोच के बारे में आपको आने वाली रिपोर्ट में पता चल जाएगा।
सर, टैरिफ को लेकर के भी कोई डिस्कशन?
वो तो अभी मीटिंग होने वाला है, मेरे ख्याल में 11 अगस्त को टैरिफ के ऊपर चर्चा होगी।
Congress MP K.C. Venugopal on Monday questioned the NIA over the investigating of the nuns' arrest case. He stated that when the Congress MPs met the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, he reportedly told them that the case does not come under the purview of the NIA. However, Venugopal said that the case was fought in the NIA court and the NIA public prosecutor argued the case. Mention may be made that 2 Malayali Catholic nuns from Kerala were arrested in Chhattisgarh after being accused of religious conversion and human trafficking by the Bajrang Dal. They were later granted bail.
Real truth is that these people, without any reason, without any valid evidence, they put innocent nuns in 9 days in prison. When our MPs met Honorable Amit Shah told the MPs, Home Minister told the MPs that this case is not coming under the purview of NIA at all. But before yesterday, she was that NIA court it was. And NIA public prosecutor is arguing for this case. The Home Minister has told that this case is not coming under the purview of NIA, and why NIA is investigating all this case. Therefore, clearly, 2 things country know from the government, whether the government is going to withdraw this false case against nuns. If they have any sincerity, they have to cancel that cases. They have to cancel the FIRs. What are the provisions they have evoked? Conversion and human trafficking. This is too much. Therefore, I think the 2 demand is there for us. One is to withdraw the cases. Number 2, you can see that yesterday also the tribal women family alleged that Bajrang Dal people threatening them to give a statement. Everybody saw in the video that these Bajrang people attacking these nuns and other people. Whether the police is going to take action against them, whether the police is going to take case against them. These 2 issues are very big.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to inaugurate the new Central Vista building on August 6. According to reports, this new building will be known as Kartavya Bhavan. The building will reportedly house offices from several ministries, including the Union Home Ministry and the Department of Personnel and Training. The Central Vista is India's central administrative area located near Raisina Hill in the New Delhi. The Central Vista already has new Parliament building, the 3-kilometer-long Kartavya Path, early known as Rajpath. The redevelopment was first approved by the Union Cabinet in the September 2019 with a state objective of providing better infrastructure, greater efficiency and improved working conditions for government employees. The project, led by the Central Public Works Department and designed by architect Bimal Patel, has drawn both admiration for its ambition and criticism for its scale and cost. The Staff Selection Commission will not cancel the recent selection post phase 13 exam but may hold a reset for affected candidates who were denied a fair chance. Chairman S. Gopalakrishnan said on Monday amid protests over this mismanagement during the test. The body has also written to exam vendor Equity Career Technologies asking the firm to address all issues reportedly during the July 24th August 1 till August 1 test window. The chairman said that they are analyzing the data. If they find any candidates who had been wronged, they will conduct exam again for them. The SSC is a statutory body that conducts recruitment exams for various posts in ministries, departments and other government organizations. The Phase 13 exam, conducted between July 24th and August 1 across 194 centers in 142 cities, was plagued by abrupt cancellation, software crashes, biometric verification failures and enormous center allotments. During the test window, around 5 lakh candidates appealed for the examination. These disruptions triggered a wave of protests across Delhi last week, bringing thousands of aspirants to the street and also resulting in a strong backlash on social media. To address the immediate concern of candidates, additional tests were held on August 2 in 3 shifts. That's all for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.